Hello and welcome back to Budgets, Bargains and Bullshit. We are doing our cash stuffing this week. I can't remember if it's week 2 or week 3 of April, to be honest. But we'll just go ahead and count it. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So 375. And as always, we've got some coins for our challenges. So I did mention on my Instagram that I completely forgot that it was bank holiday weekend and that I got paid a day early, which meant I was so unprepared. Normally I've got my budget wrote out and everything, and this time I just hadn't, so it was very much quickly done first thing this morning, and now I'm trying to get my video done and get it out by the end of today. So we're gonna start with this one actually. So this is my weekly spending. So food this week, I'll get my sheet of paper, is getting 70, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Fuel. So what I've decided to do with fuel is, because it has 40 in, I'm just going to add 10 to make it 50, and that's what I'm going to use for this week. I think it'll need about 40, and then what I'll do is I'll start building it back up again. So like once every 4 to 6 weeks, I'll have like a week where I don't really put much in, or I don't put anything in at all. So yeah, that's that. Tobacco surprisingly has £5 left, which is not normal at all, and this week it's getting 30, so that now has 35 that will get used this week. I am not giving myself anything this week, so for the past 2 weeks I've given myself money and I've just gone a bit overboard. So I'm just having a week where I try and not give myself anything, and yeah, try and just rein it in a little bit. And yeah, that's back to bank. So onto this little binder. Debt this week is getting 125. So that's 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120, 125. So the reason why debt's getting quite a lot is because whenever I've been doing overtime, I have basically been putting all of the money from overtime into this debt folder, and at the end of the month I will pay it into one of my debts. Now, as always, I always say this, but for anybody new, I always pay a minimum payment each week. This is just extra. This is what I've done at work as overtime, and it should be 140. However, I've decided to take 15 so I can put it into a couple of other envelopes instead, but it's still getting 125, so it's still quite a lot for 1 week. So this now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 175, which is not bad because I think that's 2 weeks. So we've still got another 2 weeks of April before I pay that onto something. So that's good. Takeaway isn't getting stuffed. Health isn't getting stuffed. Days Out isn't getting stuffed. Beauty isn't. And Gifts isn't. So that's that one done. I know it's a bit boring, but and there's not much getting stuffed. However, I am focusing on my debt and my car tax in here at the minute. And yeah, once those two are kind of done and out of the way, I will go on to doing some others. So holiday this week is getting 5. So that's got 20. This is, I just want to like, just put a little bit away, you know, like it's not a big rush. We haven't booked anything yet. We do want to, but this is just like, just putting a little something in. Home is also getting 5. This is another one that I always want to put something in because it's one of them that we've got loads of stuff we still want to do. So I might as well just keep putting £5 in wherever I can. So that's now got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Did I count that right? 78. Yeah, 90. So that's quite good. I'm wanting to get this up to about 300. So we're about a third of the way there. Christmas, we've got a savings challenge for at the minute. Car tax this week is getting 50. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So we need to get this up to 200 by the end of April if we can. Car maintenance is getting 5. So that now has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Council tax isn't getting stuffed. Again, I pay my council tax by like monthly direct debit. This is for next year. Charlie Cooper not getting stuffed. Car insurance not getting stuffed. Charity's still got 5 and that's not getting stuffed. My dog challenge is getting 10 this week. So that is that one done. Then I've got my 3 challenges that I sort of made myself-ish. That's why they don't look fabulous, by the way, because I was a cheapskate and made them myself. So this week it's getting 15. The more that I do this challenge, the more that, because this is meant to be for a cricket, but the more I do it, the more I'm not that bothered about getting one. But I'm not sure. I'm like still half and half. Yeah, that just goes in there. And then we've got our pound challenge. I have quite a lot of money left. 1, 2, 3, 4, right. 10, 20, 50. Oh yeah. So there's £50 here. 10. Oh, that's ripped. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. This week we need to buy dog food. So I'm going to put that into my spending, but it's not actually for me. It is for dog food. We only buy it like once a month, something like that. So yeah, that's for that. I took cash out because if I go to the shop with just my card, I end up spending double the amount. I end up buying loads of treats and loads of toys. So if I take cash, I know I can only spend £50. So my pound challenge next. And I think I'm just going to do £4 just to cover these 4. 2, 3, 4. In fact, yeah, let's do 5. We'll do 5. So pick a different colour. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we are officially over halfway. On completing that challenge. I've definitely done something wrong because I should have had about £5 left for my last challenge, but it doesn't matter. We'll just use what we've got. That is quite close to that flame. Not a good idea. So we've got, so there's 244 there. So we can do these 2. So we need 219. So that's 150. How dodgy is that? 20p. £2, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I put this back into this little pot. And then this is the jar that I can never get the lid off. Wasn't that bad this time. So that goes in there. And then, yeah, I'll leave that. And then if anything comes up during the week, my husband usually has a bit of change from my food shop. You know, the dog's food I've got money for now, so I'll be getting probably some change from that. Anything like that, I'll just pop it into here, and sometimes I'll leave it for the next week, or sometimes I will mark a couple off just to get ahead. But yeah, not a lot of change this week. And that just goes back in there. I do have a new one of these. Oh my god, I hate it when my ring light does that. So this is from the Budgeting Bear. As you can see, I haven't even taken it out of the packaging yet. It's super cute. Eventually, I will use this instead of the ones that I've got. This folder, it's just a bit awkward trying to get into. So I'll probably put my challenges in the back of this if they fit. And yeah, I can just have this in, and I can just get a Sharpie and cross the ones off. And then I can reuse it. That's the beauty of it. I can clean it off and start again for next year. So yeah, that's that. I have got another one coming that's similar to my pound one. My pound one goes up to 140. The one I've bought is 120, but it's still, you know, they're pretty much the same thing. And again, I can reuse that as well. So I've got that coming. I feel like and I've also got some no spend stickers coming as well. They were only like 150, so I ordered those, and I'll use those in May, I think. So yeah, that is everything this week. We still haven't been able to use our beautiful placeholders from Budget with Shah, but you know, maybe next week, you never know. So thank you for watching. I hope you all have a lovely bank holiday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.